How y'all doing? Happy Sunday, my world. Happy whenever you'll see this in your world, okay? Bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome back to my channel. If you know me, thank you so much for coming back to see a girl in this sweaty mess. I appreciate you. If you do not recognize this face right here, my bad. My name's Latrice. Nice to meet you. And this right here is Faith by Latrice. Yes, where faith is the muscle we exercise around here. Now, let's get on into it. Y'all know dilly-dallying. I'm about to turn this fan on because the perspiration. All right, so boom, here we go. Let's get into it. El tema de hoy, the right question, huh? The right question, got you. So boom, PD is still in his sermon series of slow jams, and today's topic was called "Can You Stand the Rain?" Now, let me just get right on into what he was talking about. Woo! The scripture is coming from Mark chapter 4:35, right? So this is when Jesus calms a storm. So basically, once you skip a few, the disciples and Jesus get in a boat and they go across the sea, right? Boom. Okay. So all of a sudden a storm starts to happen. I'm talking about storm is rocking, storm waves is moving, everything. They like, oh my God, wind is blowing. The disciples are like, oh, they getting scared. Boom. So then it says, but he was in the stern asleep on the cushion. And the disciples, and they woke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" Okay. And he awoke and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased and there was a great calm. He said to them, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Okay, boom. They asked him a question. After the disciples are in a boat, Jesus is also in the boat with them. Jesus, God is with them while they're in the storm, while they're in the boat. Wind is blowing, waves is crashing, all the things. Now it's water starting to get into the boat. But Jesus is there. The one who they've seen perform miracles. They've seen him perform miracles. They believe in him. They believe he's God, has all power, all the things. He in the boat. The storm is going on, all the things. Now he's asleep in the stern. They try to wake him up and ask him a question and say, "Do you not care that we're perishing? Do you not care that we're about to die?" Hold that thought. Now he also, PD, Pastor Darius Daniels, what's up? He also brought about another scripture that was Genesis 18:14. Let me get it to you. It says, this is God talking to Abraham. Because this is in Genesis when God tells Abraham, like, long story short, you and Sarah are going to have a baby. They're like, bro, we in old age. Sarah overhears what God says to Abraham and she laughs. She's like, ha, I'm having a baby? Bro, these right here, my eggs ain't working no more. You silly. He was like, he already told them when it was going to happen. He's like, I'm going to come back in a year. I'm going to be back here in this place when it's time. And you're going to have a baby. Boom. Sarah says, "Shall I indeed bear a child now that I'm old?" God says to her, "Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the appointed time, I will return to you about this time next year, and Sarah shall have a son." Okay. PD said, when God asks a question to us, it's not because he needs to know the answer, but it's because we need to know the answer. And let me make a side note. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my brother, Donovan D. Donnell. He has a website. Go look his name up. He's from Imagine Faith Talk podcast. Okay. Some of my greatest insight that I've ever gained from him has been from him asking me questions rather than just giving me information. He probes and asks questions because he gets you to think, right? This is what Jesus is doing. God is doing. He asks us a question to get us to think about the answer. Is there anything too hard for God? The answer is no. He said, the conclusions you come to are based on the questions you ask. Some of our problem is that we've been asking the wrong questions when we should be asking, is there anything too hard for God? Some of us are asking, how long am I going to be in this? Now, for those of us who, I know there's people watching me right now who probably don't believe in God or don't have a faith or don't have a religion that they practice. That's fine. For the sake of practicality, you can still listen to. We still people, so but for some of us who may be asking God sometimes, asking ourselves, asking aloud, asking our family, How long am I still going to be in this? How long are we going to keep going through this? How long am I going to be stuck like this? Why isn't this working for me? Why isn't it hitting for me? What's going on? Those are the wrong questions, because in those questions are already it's a negative foundation. It's already starting at a negative. Why don't I have? That's a lack question. Why am I not here? That's a inadequate question. You get what I'm saying? So we be asking the wrong questions from jump, so we ain't even gonna get the answers we really want. Hello? What's the right question? For those of us who do believe in God, the question is there anything too hard for God to do? Let's ask the right questions. How about we ask the right questions? Now, y'all remember I said I have something written over there on my thing? Okay. Those questions say, what if it all goes right? What if God completely comes through? This ain't even in part of my notes, okay? What if God completely comes through? What if everything changes? What if it goes right? Let's ask the right questions, y'all. What if it all goes right? The disciples was asking the wrong questions to God. They said, do you not care that we about to die? They assumed they were about to die. They assumed they were about to perish. We come to the wrong conclusions because we ask the wrong questions. That's it. Go about your business. Si nadie te ha dicho hoy, esta día que te estoy hablando a ti mismo. Today, ahora. If nobody has told you today, I love you. Because listen, life be lifing, but guess what? We are going to prosper regardless. I will catch you on the flip side, okay? Bye.